Hi guys, welcome back to UK Manga Reviews. Today we're looking at A Certain Magical Index Volume 2. Once again, we'll be looking at the 4 aspects that make up this manga, including the story, the art, presentation, and the enjoyment factor. So let's get straight in with the story. Now, where we left off last time is that Index was severely hurt after the attack, but Tomo managed to get her to Kano-sensei, and she healed her using all this advanced magic and stuff. So we start off there, where, you know, she's getting better and she's like, oh, well, thank you, blah, 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 blah. Because, you know, she's very grateful for being healed. But later on, Tomo runs into Kanzaki, the girl with the big sword, who has a fight with him. Because she wants to take Index back. She wants Index back. Because she wants Index for a reason, and we don't know what this reason is yet. But later on we find out that Index actually has a spell or something wrong with her because of the grimoires in her head, the 103,000 or how many books that are in her head because of her photographic memory. Apparently that's taking up about 75% of her brain, and then the other 25% is taken up by everything else, meaning that once her brain is full, apparently she will die. So Tomo does a little bit of investigating about this, and he finds out that that's not true at all. You know, that you can never fill your brain. It's just something that the people that want to control Index have made up. Therefore, he ends up fighting both Style and Kanzaki about it, because he knows that Index can be saved. Because the idea is that she loses her memory every single year, and that's so that the church can keep her under control because she's got all these dangerous grimoires and she can't remember anything past a year, so she only ever has yearly memories and then they're all wiped, which is a little bit mean, really. But anyways, what happens is Index's time for this is coming up. She's about to lose her memories, or else if she doesn't, then this thing will kill her. It turns out that it's actually a spell or a curse that's been put on her by the church in order to make sure that she loses her memories. Now, it's really interesting because he's going to try and use his hands, you know, his right hand, which has the Imagine Breaker in, to nullify the effect, because as you know, it nullifies all magic, it nullifies all Esper powers, it nullifies every sort of type of energy and stuff like that. So that's what he's going to do. But when he tries, Index goes back into Jean Pen's mode, which is like her protective mode, and that's actually the spell that's on her to keep her like that. And she's using all this advanced magic and that, and it's taken quite a while for him to get close to her, even with Kanzaki and Style helping him, because they turn around to help him in the end after deciding that the only way they can save Index is him, which is interesting. But eventually he gets close to Index and she unleashes this massive attack where all these kind of like feathers fall down, like just after the battle, and one of them hits him in the head, and he instantly loses all of his memory because it's done some sort of brain damage to him, which is a bit crap, really. But it is a really good. It's quite battle-y, is this one. It's got a lot of battles in it. But at the end, what happens is Tomo's lost all of his memories, but he decides he's going to play a trick on her, because what he's actually done is he's touched his head with his right hand. He's touched his head with his right hand, and then it's wiped all of his. It's repaired his brain somehow, because it's got rid of that bit of magic which destroyed his brain, which was really kind of weird, but he got them back. So he plays a trick on Index, like pretending to know who she is, blah 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 blah, and then he really upsets her because he's like, oh, I'm only joking. And then she's like really pissed off at him and, like, you know, gets really angry at him. So the story it's pretty short in this one. It's a pretty short manga, if I'm honest with you, but there's a lot of action scenes and there's a lot of fighting scenes, which is a bit like shonen really, but it's not a shonen manga, it's a sci-fi manga. So we'll move on to the art now, because that's the next step in our looking at a manga book. Now, Magical Index art, considering it was coming from the light novels, it's had a really popular anime series, it's doing really, really well on the anime series. The art is really good, as usual. You would expect it from such a popular thing. I mean, you've got really, really detailed characters. Like you've got Kanzaki, who's really detailed in some of the shots. The action scenes are beautifully drawn and sketched and shaded. There's lots of shading, which is nice. The facial expressions, once again, very good facial expression in Index. I do like some of the facial expressions, especially during the battles. The art overall, I'd say is top-notch art for Index at the minute. You know, you've got everything from very simple artwork to very, very advanced, highly coloured, highly sketched anime art / manga art. You know what I mean? It's very, very good. I do enjoy the art here. It is a good book for the art. You know, there's lots of colour, there's lots of shade, lots of detail. The artist has put a lot of details into it, which is nice to see. You do get the page breakers as well, which are nice. You get the full page spread, especially when Index is doing her stuff like this. It's completely beautiful. A lot of full page spread art, which is nice to see. And you get, like for example, there's here with Toma, we're using the illusion breaker / imagine breaker, whatever you want to call it, to break down Index's spell, and you can see the art, you can see the expression on his face, you can see how detailed his clothes are, how detailed his hand is, and all the bandages. Even the bandages are on there that he's got in his hand, that when he hurt his hand. So very well done. Once again, on the presentation side, I must admit they're getting very, very good with these art covers. The Index art cover, beautiful front cover, picture of Index and Toma just walking down a street somewhere. Big number 2, very nicely detailed, very strong bound as well, but I would expect that from EM Press, because it's published by EM Press. And the back again, you've got the back with the 4 characters on it, a little blurb, all that lot. The manga is rated teen, as was the first one, so it is suitable for teenagers. There's nothing too bad in it, you know, there's a little bit of people getting their teeth knocked out and stuff like that, but nothing too bad. As for the enjoyment, yeah, I can say that I enjoy this one. I did enjoy reading on after the first one. I will look forward to the third one coming. The third one is due to come any day now. It is actually on the way. It was pre-ordered and it's now coming out. So I can't wait to get that here and read the third one and get that up and running. Because we then meet, I know that we are in for a treat when it comes to Misaka. So that's all I'm going to say. Yep, I enjoyed it. I would give it 4 out of 5 stars, like the last one. It's a very good piece of manga. It answers a lot of questions about why she'd lost her memory, why it happens to happen every year, and then it turns all around. It turns out it's all bullshit, and you know, Toma saves the day. It's a bit like Scooby-Doo, really, and I would have got away with it too if it weren't for your meddling kids. But yeah, I would enjoy it 4 out of 5 stars. I would recommend it. If you've picked up the first one, then pick up this one. Remember that the light novels are out first before the manga. The light novels have been going for a long time now, and I can't remember how many there are, but there's more than that. But the manga is catching up because it's a manga adaptation of the light novels. But I will find out that information. I'll post on the Facebook page if anyone's interested. So, as usual, subscribe for more. If you want more, just drop that subscribe button, click it. Drop over by the Facebook page and check us out over there. All our updates are on there. It's nice to see people on the Facebook page. It's nice to see subscribers. It helps us, it helps you. It allows us to get more stuff like this done. And I'll see you next time, guys.